Senator Bernie Sanders faced a tough crowd at an event for minority women in Texas last night. Here's his response on how he will get black women to vote for him. Roll tape.
And for black women specifically?
I'm sorry?
For black women specifically?
Well, the black women will be an integral part of what our campaign and what our administration is about.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay? And that means...
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
They gave him a very hard time, and that was just a short clip. There was booing and there was heckling for a good portion of his presentation. Former EPA official Mandy Gunasekara joins us now. You've got an upcoming piece titled "Socialist Bernie is a Hypocrite on Capitalism, Climate and Women." Okay, I got that. Now tell me your response to what Bernie was attacked last night.
So Bernie Sanders has a problem with authenticity, and there's a lot of hype around him right now. But what people are coming to find out is that he's another one of these politicians that will say something that sounds good in the room that he's in, but then do something completely different and not follow it up with substantive policy ideas like we saw last night with the crowd.
Mandy, I'm going to interrupt you because at least the man has the courage to go into Texas. And Texas is not known to be socialist friendly, and he speaks to an audience of minority women. He probably knew that he was going to get a pretty tough reception, but the man had the courage to do it. I wouldn't call such a man a hypocrite.
I think he has courage, but he's hypocritical in what he talks about versus what he actually does. And in the piece that you referenced that will be coming out tomorrow, I laid this out in terms of capitalism. He's perhaps the worst offender. He talks about and runs on taxing the rich, but come to find out, he himself is a member of this rich elite class. He loves to hate, but he doesn't pay his fair share by his own definition. If that's not the height of political hypocrisy, I'm not quite sure what is.
Do you think he's got a problem as a candidate because he's an elderly white male?
I think he does in today's modern Democrat Party that has forced the intersectional demographics as a centerpiece of what they want to run on and what they want to talk about. And so he's going to continue to have an uphill battle to deal with the fact that he's a 70-plus-year-old man that's a career politician in Washington, D.C. And I just point out for you, Stu, that this is exactly what American voters rejected in 2016 when they elected President Trump. They didn't want someone whose success was built in the swamp. They wanted somebody whose success was built outside of the swamp and followed through with the promises that they made, which is what we've seen under President Donald Trump.
All right, Mandy, I'll read that piece that you got coming out tomorrow, and that's a promise. Mandy Gunasekara, thank you. Super appreciate it.
Thank you.